I should put this cup down and ask you, girl, what's up now? Wait a minute. Hit me. Let me put this cup down. Wait a minute. Hit me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be discussing all about my law school experience 2 years out. If you like videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Today we're going to talk about whether or not I regret law school. But before I get into whether or not I regret it, I wanted to talk a little bit about the changes that have occurred ever since last year's update. And I think I will link last year's update up in the cards above, but I wanted to be sure to kind of recap a little bit about where I'm at, what I've been up to since that update, and how law school has affected the decisions I've made up until this point. So for those of you who don't know, I did go to law school. I sat for the Maryland bar. I graduated, obviously, then sat for the Maryland bar, and then I was able to achieve employment with a contracting firm, for which I was the director of business development for that firm. It was a great experience. I loved the work. I was able to work from home full time. I was able to utilize my degree in order to discern decisions that the company made in regards to contracting and projects that we took on for the sake of, you know, making money, making revenue, and hopefully profit too. I think when I told you guys when I previously sat for this particular video last year, I was really in an amazing place with working from home. I was able to kind of make my own hours, but with the entrepreneurial side of things, you know, there is a little bit less structure. There is a little bit less set working hours. So working hours could be 9 to 5 one day, they could be 7 to 7 one day, they could be on the weekends, and you just kind of had to deal with that. What I learned from that experience after graduating from law school was that I need a little bit of additional structure to my day, especially to my work day. And so I decided to get back into the government, which I've been really enjoying. I currently work as a contracting specialist with a certain agency in the DMV area, and I'm really excited to be back in the government to have a little more structure to my day. I do work 8-hour days now, but I'm enjoying it. I am able to work from home 3 to 4 days out of the week, which has been a blessing. And I have structure again. I have set working hours. I did add the addition of a work phone to my everyday, but that's not really that big of a difference. I've been enjoying what I do. Like I said, I'm no longer full-time. I'm able to work from home 3 to 4 days out of the week. I commute into the city when I am in the office. And you know, I deal primarily with contract management and administration, particularly with different clients. And I use the federal acquisition regulation to discern whether or not to make certain decisions for contracts. And so my whole law background or legal background does apply here as well. And so I think what I've learned throughout this whole experience is that law school was a means for me to not only gain writing skills and speaking skills and research skills, but also it helped me with interviewing. It has helped me with negotiating my salary. It has helped me with just being a more communicative person, and it's been, you know, amazing. So I've been really enjoying what law school has kind of meant for me, even though I've taken a little bit of a I guess unconventional route. I'm not practicing right now, and if you guys want to know why I'm not practicing right now, you could probably go back to that video that I linked above. I'll link it below as well so you guys could check it out. But yeah, I've been enjoying just being able to have the flexibility to move about from career to career if I feel like it. My Juris Doctorate has definitely been a helpful tool for me to get me in the door for a lot of different opportunities that have come my way. And I definitely feel like, you know, it's not something that I regret getting. Will I take the bar again? I get this question like so much. Goodness gracious, I'm sorry, my phones keep going off. I get this question a lot, whether or not I will take the bar again. And people, these are from, and the question comes from people who have never seen my videos, have never really, you know, talked with me before. I do have plans to eventually take the bar again. I just don't know when. I am in a frame of mind right now where the bar itself, the preparation for the test itself was taxing. It was stressful. It was anxiety ridden for me. And it took a lot out of me. And it's not an easy thing to have to take over and over and over again, back to back to back, which I do know people who have done that. And I am not in the frame of mind to feel like I need it right now. Do I want to complete the full circle journey eventually? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like going to med school and then not taking all your tests and things and getting everything ready in order to be able to practice. But yeah, I do want to have that full circle moment at some point in my life. But I feel like it's necessary right now? No, because not passing the bar has never been something that, or you know, not passing the bar or not practicing has not been anything that has hindered me from being able to make the kind of money that I want to make. And so, nor has it, you know, hindered me from getting opportunities that I have gone after law school. So I feel like it's important to kind of make that you know, distinction. I am very proud of myself. I'm very proud of what I've accomplished. And I don't feel like not passing the bar or not practicing invalidates my decision to go to law school. And so for me, you know, it was just a curveball that was kind of thrown into my life, and I've learned to accept it, but I've also learned that I didn't necessarily need it to progress in life and to become a successful professional. And of course, I'm still using the skills, like I said, that I learned while I was there. Do I feel like it's worth it? I absolutely do. And I think I talked a little bit about this in the previous video, but I definitely think, refer back to that video for that, I definitely think it's worth it, because the skills that you do garner are invaluable, in my opinion. The experience itself was invaluable. I go into a little bit more detail in that previous video from a year ago. I think it was in June of last year. It was it worth it video for the law school experience. I went into a little bit of detail about, you know, things you should think about, and how my journey, although it's different from people who I went to school with, who, you know, are litigating now, or, you know, working with a law firm now, and how my journey is a little bit unconventional, but it shows you that your law degree can be applied to other fields, other industries, and I just so happen to be using mine in government. So, you know, what I've been up to recently is, you know, getting settled into my new job, and learning more and more about the FAR, learning more and more about what is what I can and cannot do, and I've really been enjoying that journey thus far. What I've been into recently with my actual channel here on YouTube is, you know, work week in my lives. You know, showing you guys what's in my work bag, doing everyday makeup routines, organization projects, and planning. So that's more so what my channel is about now. I know people really enjoyed my law school content, but I of course can't be in law school forever, nor can I be going through the law school journey forever. But I want to, you know, occasionally do these check-ins with you guys to let you guys know that If your journey looks anything like mine, as far as, you know, maybe you sat for the bar and you didn't pass, or you've chosen to take a different route, even with the addition of the education that you've achieved, it's totally fine. It's okay. And your life doesn't have to look like anybody else's, and nor do you have to live up to anybody else's expectations of your life based off of the accomplishments that you've made. So at the end of the day, I think that's what my journey here on YouTube and all of my platforms, Legally Lana itself, that is what my journey serves, to allow people to understand and know, like, your journey is yours and yours alone, and it's unique and it's beautiful in all of its ups and downs, and it's totally okay to live your life according to how you see fit. I don't regret law school in one bit. There's not one thing it has held me back from, other than, you know, partying a little bit more in my early to mid 20s, or, you know, enjoying a lot more free time. But as far as my professional career, it has not held me back from anything, even not passing. So there have been an immense amount of benefits to the addition of that educational decision. So for me, I'm good over here, and I'm excited about all the content I'm going to bring to you guys. I have a lot of plans to do, you know, more reading lists with you guys, more makeup videos possibly, you know, more outfit videos. I really enjoy, you know, posting what I wear to work every day, because I do love getting dressed. I love fashion, and I love professional fashion and having a feminine touch. And yeah, I'm just enjoying being a woman and a professional, and working my way up the ranks where I'm at, in addition to some other things that I do have interest in doing later on down the line. But those videos will come when the time is right. But yeah, I think that's it for me. That's my take on 2 years later from law school. You know, 2 years since graduation, the law school experience. Definitely something to consider if you are out there and thinking about attending law school, if you're out there and are applying, or about to sit for the LSAT, or about to sit for the bar. Because I know the bar is in July of this year, and then February, so July and February of every year. So yeah, these are just things to consider, things to think about. Whatever the outcome, you'll be okay, because you went through the entire 3 to 4 years of education, and that is invaluable. And no one can ever take that away from you, and you still graduated, so you're good to go. I just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Or if there are any videos about law school you want me to make. Obviously I'm not in law school still, so make sure it's relevant to what I'm doing now to a certain degree. I'm not in law school right now. If there are videos about law school you would like me to make, please let me know, and I'll try to create them for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.